Hemi fans, welcome back to the channel and welcome to Bowling Green, Ohio, aka PullTown. You might notice there's dirt behind me. We are not at a racetrack today. Well, it's a different kind of racetrack. We're at the National Tractor Pulling Championship. It's about 360 tractors or pullers on the property. This should be pretty damn exciting. We've been to one tractor pull before. It was Thunder by the River in Wisner, Nebraska, a couple years ago. We had such a damn good time there. We're like, we got to go back to another one. And this happens to be the biggest one in the country. So we're going to give you a little taste, a little flavor of every single class that goes down, show you all the different trucks, tractors. There's four-wheel drive, two-wheel drive. There's one blown Hemi, 5 blown Hemis, giant diesel engines, and everything in between. Let's get at it. We're about to see our first pull of the entire event for us. Alright, then immediately in the left lane, we're starting four-wheel drive trucks over here. How much ice does it take for one 350-foot hit?
100 pounds.
100 pounds of ice per hit? God damn! What's the setup on the truck here? What am I looking at?
It started life as an 01 chassis and Rockwell rear ends, billet shite block, billet waggler head.
Pretty badass unit here.
Thank you.
What kind of power does it make?
35, 3600.
Jesus. And all the torque. All the torque.
All you want.
Do you have a name for it?
Carnage.
Carnage?
Yep.
Hopefully we don't see any on this pass, but good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Alright guys, up next we have the mini mods. I've heard from quite a few people these are very exciting to watch because they're about 2,000 pounds. They make about 3,000 horsepower and they're single engine. Most of them have blown Hemis on them and it should be, they're smaller than all the other ones by far, but they're supposed to be the most rowdy. What am I looking at here?
It's a turbocharged Cadillac.
What kind of Cadillac? Well, the big
off,
500 cubic inch?
Based off the 500.
Really?
Back in the 70s.
I didn't even know those things could make power. How big's the turbo on it?
It's 106.
106? Is it still 500 cubes?
It's a 572.
572 Cadillac. That's
It's been modified just a little.
I'd imagine quite a bit. I've just never heard of anybody doing anything performance-wise in the Cadillac. How much power does it make?
It should be right around 2,500.
2,500? Is it just boost, or are you throwing nitrous at it as well?
Just boost. We're
Just
not
boost.
allowed nitrous, sir.
Gotcha. I saw the ports. I didn't know what those
No,
were.
them are both fuel.
Oh,
Two
both
stages of
fuel.
yeah.
Holy shit. I guess you need that much fuel for that. Gotcha.
It takes a little.
I like it.
Thanks.
Good luck to you.
Thanks.
Alright, if you guys have never been to a tractor pull and you've never seen this done, you don't know what you're looking at, let me give you just some quick things to look at. Okay, so the track is 350 feet. If you go all 350, it's called a full pull. Most tractors will not go 350 feet. They might go 300 feet, maybe even less. Now, each tractor is hooked up to the sled. The sled is right behind me. It has a weight that moves throughout the run. The weight starts on the very back and it moves all the way to the front. And once it gets to the front, all that weight digs into the ground and it makes the weight in the sled feel like it's 5-6 times more weight because it's right there on the tractor. Tractor names are some of the funniest things on the planet. boat names. This one's called the Cat's Sassy. I guess the first time he built this thing, it rolled over on his first pass ever. So it is pretty sassy. Your driver has a lot of experience.
He does.
That was the nicest way they put it. How old is the driver?
85.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Turned 85 back in April. He started out drag racing, so.
I like it.
Yeah.
The man in that tractor is 85 years old. In the NHRA Hall of Fame. A wild that he's out here doing this stuff. Great there for a while, and then right at the end, right before he let out of it, it sounded like it might have blown up. All right, so the racer I showed you a few passes ago was 85 years old. This kid behind me is 16 years old. Built 69 years younger in the exact same class, driving almost the exact same kind of rig. And this was his first time pulling here at Bowling Green last night. All right, Craig, what am I looking at here? This is the most billet I've ever seen, I think, on a V8, period. And I've seen a lot of billet. So what exactly am I looking at here?
You're looking at a three-piece billet aluminum block built by Wagler Competition. So the block portion is separate, and then it's got a mono girdle on the bottom.
Gotcha. And this is based off a Duramax?
Yep.
I'm guessing it's not still 6.6 liters. Like, how big's the actual engine at this point?
I want to say 440. And that one over there is 433.
How much boost pressure does the engine see with 3 turbochargers?
There'll be times, usually between, I'd say, 160 and 170, pretty consistent.
170 pounds of boost?
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit. How much fuel are you going through in a single pass?
We go between 2.5 to 3 gallons of fuel in the pass. About 2 gallons of water.
A gallon every 100 feet, basically? That's freaking wild. And then water to air intercooler. I'm used to seeing those, but that is one of the biggest ones I've ever seen in my life. How much ice do you guys go through in a single pass?
This truck, we'll probably burn 100 pounds of ice in a pass.
In 300 feet, 100 pound is gone.
Yep.
Jesus. Well, thanks for giving me a rundown on the truck.
No problem.
Two-wheel drive trucks. It looks like a lot of blown Hemis with 1471s, and they can weigh, I think, a max of 6,200 pounds. Hemis for everyone. tractor with no roof to it. He said, yeah, I've driven trucks my whole life. I can see a lot more. That's not really what I was talking about. It's like you're attached to you have a seat on a frame, 3,000 horsepower in front of you, and no roof, no roll bar, no nothing. It's wild looking. We're out here walking around Championships Row, and this quad Hemi engine tractor is behind us. We're going to talk to the owner and get a rundown on it. How's it going?
Good, how you doing?
First of all, I'm Fred.
Matt Johnson.
How's it going, Matt?
Good.
We're walking through. This is Championships Row over here. Is that what this is?
Not for me yet, for everybody else.
Oh, okay. We're walking through here. We see quad blown Hemis on a single tractor. Give me the rundown. What are we looking at here? First of all, what class do you compete in this thing?
So we normally compete in the 7,500 pound modified class.
Okay.
So we're limited to 4.871.
Limited to 4.871.
Yeah, in the modified class.
Holy
yeah.
shit, okay.
So you can't weigh over 7,500 pounds, and we got to be 45% overdrive on the 871 blowers.
Gotcha. Now, our fans are not going to know exactly what they're looking at because this is wild to see. How much power does each engine make?
About 2,800.
2,800?
A piece, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
So you have 11,000 horsepower here? Ish?
Pretty close.
Something
yeah.
like that? And
yeah.
how much does the tractor weigh?
8,000 pounds.
8,000 pounds
Yeah.
and 11,000 horsepower.
Yep.
That's a pretty good
Yeah,
power
not
weight
bad.
right there.
Yeah.
Does the big tractor have a name?
1X Dirt Slinger. Yeah.
1X Dirt Slinger.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm a circle track guy, so that's my race car number.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
You just love dirt all the time then.
That's
Hell
right,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, thanks for giving me a rundown on the
Yeah, no
tractor.
problem. Appreciate
We'll see
it.
you tonight. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Dirt Slinger does a full pull at 356.955 feet. All right, what am I looking at on Money Pit here? What class is this?
It is the light mod, 6,200 pounds. 2 engines with 14s.
2 engine with 1471.
Yep, 1471.
How much power is each one making?
About 30. Solid hook from Money Pit. Solid. It's 320.32 feet. I was wondering how they get it so exact. On the sled, there's a reflector, and then at a specific point on the top end of the track, there is surveying equipment. So every single pass, they literally do a survey to get the exact, to the 3rd decimal point, how far the sled went.
The mound it leaves behind from the whole front end digging in.
One thing about tractor pulls that you don't see at drag racing like we're used to is they prep the track after every single pull. Now the track is made of dirt, and that's exactly why they have to level the dirt out and make sure it's just as good of a track for the last tractor as it is for this tractor. All right, guys, since we're at a tractor pull, let's take you guys to some tractors. This one is the Super Farm category. We're limited to 640 cubic inches, a 3-inch in, 3-inch out turbo, and 9,300 pound limited. Basically, these things are running souped up combine engines in them. Can I ask you some questions about your tractor?
Sure.
Is it Ford powered?
Yes, sir.
What's the setup on it? What engine we got in this thing?
Well, it's about a 637 cubic inch Ford.
Okay. Out of a what?
Well, it was a truck motor.
Okay.
A 7.8 liter truck motor.
Gotcha. The inline six?
Yep.
Gotcha.
They called it a Brazilian Ford motor.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were cast in Brazil.
But we got them here in the States?
Yeah, they put them in combines and stuff. That's why.
Oh, so you have a combine engine in your
Yeah,
tractor?
kinda.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What kind of power are we looking at?
1,700 horse.
And like 3,000 plus foot-pounds, something like that?
Oh, yeah.
Is it weird being surrounded by red and green
No,
tractors?
it's kind of neat.
You like being the blue tractor?
Yeah, I've always been a Ford fan. And always got to be the odd duck.
Hell yeah. Does the tractor have a name?
Babe.
That makes sense. Good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I don't know how many of you guys are tractor guys, and while you're watching this video, if you guys are tractor guys or farm guys, you're probably frustrated as hell with me looking at red tractors, green tractors, naming things wrong and all that stuff. This is a tractor. I didn't know the make or model of it. It rolled up. The emblem looked different, so I had to ask somebody. It's a Massey Ferguson. Okay, what's the engine in it? It's a
C-Suit.
Tell me more about that, 'cause that's the only one I heard about.
It's the current production engine that Massey Ferguson uses. AGCO C-Suit power. It's an 8.4 liter base block. It's the original engine. If you buy a brand new Massey 9S or a Fendt, you still have
Brand new motor is what comes in if you bought a brand new one today.
That engine's current production.
Gotcha. All right, let's see what the old Massey Ferguson, well not old, brand new Massey Ferguson. I was wondering if you could give me a rundown on your tractor here.
Fire away.
What's under the hood of these things?
So it's a Super Farm, 640 cubic inches. We're allowed water injection, so it's a 3-inch inlet, 3-inch outlet, 640 cubic inches, the max.
And that's inline six stuff?
Yeah, still diesel engine, fully diesel engine, diesel fuel only. NTPA regulates the fuel, and it's burn rating, and then there's a water injection as well, and NTPA regulates that burn rating on that water as well.
Gotcha.
The water works just like steam engine. It explodes slower, so it makes more power and more torque when you add water in.
Is there a weight minimum?
Oh, there is a weight maximum at 9,300 pounds.
Okay.
A maximum of 20-inch drawbar on height in your drawbar, and they check both of those. We cross the scales at 9,300 or under.
Okay.
Some guys weigh under because maybe they want to speed up their gear and not have as much traction, and where other guys will also do that in hitch heights as well. But that also affects your weight and balance and your tire pressures. All 4 tires count nowadays.
Gotcha.
Because if you miss it, you'll pogo stick.
Thank you so much for the information. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much.
on the class, depending on the track conditions, depending on a lot of things, actually. And apparently the dry weight, without adding weight to it, is 30,000 pounds. Each one of these weights over here is 2,000 pounds, the big weights. The little weights are 650. I got a question for you. How much does the sled weigh right now?
Right now, 42,000.
42,000? Holy shit. Okay, thank you. 42,000 pounds is what these guys are pulling. Dear Lord. All right, guys, moving into the left lane over here, we have super stock diesel. So Super Farm is still running some pairs over there, but super stock diesel, a little bit bigger boys than Super Farm. Let's take a look and see what these guys are doing. Starter fluid seems to be the one thing that every single team uses across the board is John Deere starting fluids. You're over here dual wielding with the starter fluid cans. That seems to be the one thing I think every single team, you got more.
Yeah.
Seems to be the one thing every single team I've seen uses is John Deere starting fluid. Seems to work pretty well. All right, let's see what the Remedy does with 3 cans of starter fluid. Remedy just did 322.890.
A little bit of fire. A little of this thing's got fire coming out of it. Okay, well, that was our first oil down. It's a lot quicker than cleanup at the Dragster. Just put some more dirt on top.
I got a quick question to ask you.
Yeah.
So I've seen tractors, there's front axles hard mounted, I've seen air ride, and you got coilovers.
Yeah.
Why would you do one and not the other? Why would
Preference.
Really? Does it ride a little? I'm guessing it rides a little better when it bumps on this one?
Yeah.
You're expecting for it to ride a little like that or what?
Little.
Gotcha.
Not much.
Gotcha. Oh yeah. Good luck to you.
With Butch and John, 3 guys high school friends, partners on this track on the Lane, Indiana.
Down an iron pack.
All right, we've got our first modified tractor coming up for a first pull. Went a little to the left there, but damn, that thing is loud. I got a question for you, sir. See a lot of other engines facing forwards, backwards, all that. Not very many facing sideways. What's the advantage to this?
Help twist of the chassis.
Really?
Yeah, try to keep the left tire planted. My motors run regular rotation motors. If you're in line, it might, all the motors go in one direction. It might, you know.
Oh, all the momentum of throwing the weight that way.
So we're trying to put all the weight concentrate on the chassis where the left tire don't come out of the ground.
Gotcha. Well, good luck today. Thank you, sir.
Yep, thank you.
Looks like this one's called Pack Rat 4, and it's got 4 blown big block Chevys, and they're mounted sideways.
Maybe some parts under there, a burst pen quite possible at the very back.
So even though he probably made it the furthest in the class, because the front tire just barely went over the line, is he not going to be qualified for competition?
All right, Woody told me I have to come back here and land a few. Oh, shit. Triple turbines? Holy shit. Can I get a quick rundown of what I'm looking at here? What would these have come out of?
Chinook helicopter.
Chinook, so 3 Chinook helicopters. How much power do they make each?
Well, they're a little different, but the bottom 2 make around 3,500 and the top one's around 2,500.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Holy shit. Okay.
And we're still just barely, competing with the 4 Hemis.
I don't even know what RPM do you run them at? I don't even know.
They can turn 15,000.
Why did you decide to go turbine instead of Hemi like everyone else?
Because we've been always running aircraft engines. We ran V12 Allisons for years. And went this route.
Gotcha. Well, I love it. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
semi-trucks out here pulling. Is that a water-to-air intercooler up there?
There's water, yeah, there's water going through it.
That's a water-to-air intercooler.
Yeah.
That is the largest one I've ever seen in my life.
It's the biggest one they made, I think.
I bet. I was walking by, I was like, there's no way that's what I think. That, oh my gosh. What's the rest of the setup on the engine?
Cat 3406.
Cat 3406. What kind of power do these make?
I'm thinking 4,200 or so.
And how much torque? Just all the torque?
About 4,000
Gotcha.
or better. So.
Just to let you know, that's not just like a one semi coming out here to do a glory pass. They have an entire class of them. They actually have 16. Oh, look at this one. I can see inside this one. Holy shit. That looks gorgeous. This whole truck is freaking gorgeous. Over here in the left lane, we have super stock diesel pickups. All right, the Duramax powered Cummins Killer coming up next in the left lane. Next, we have a gorgeous Dodge pickup called Cream of the Crop. Walk around the pits, and I said, Charles, we need to see a tractor with 5 engines. Take us to a tractor with 5 engines. He got us one. They're about to pull it out, and we're about to see something extremely wild. Holy shit. This is wild to see, 5 engines like this. Okay, so they're all blown Hemis.
Blown Hemis.
Are they all, what are the Chargers on? 1471s?
1471.
They're all 1471. What is each engine? What am I looking at? Cubes and all that stuff.
557 cubic inch.
Okay.
All billet rotor cases on the superchargers. All billet engine block.
How much power is each engine making?
We're conservatively on probably 2,800 to 3,000 horse each.
So we're looking at almost 15,000 horsepower.
Yeah, 15,000 horse.
Can you walk me over and show me how these all hook together and explain that to me real quick?
Okay, what we got on the front pair, so 1 and 2, they're coupled together, and we got to time them. This becomes a V16.
Oh, so you have to time them together?
They have to be timed together.
Gotcha.
So harmonics in the crankshaft knocks the blower belts off. This clutch can runs both engines into a titanium gearbox.
Titanium?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
To make the weight, everything's got to be billet aluminum or titanium or magnesium.
You can't be overweight, is that?
No, we can be 8,000 pounds or less.
Gotcha.
With a driver on it full of fuel. And it's very expensive to make a pass, so we try to have everything right, take things apart and get it right.
Speaking of it being costly, people seem to not understand how expensive some of these tractors are here, because I know a blown Hemi that's easily $100,000.
Yeah, there,
if not more.
Yeah.
And you have 5 of them sitting here. This is $500,000 just for the engines. How much would it be to replicate this tractor right here?
To build this tractor, not to put it in that hauler, you're probably
Just the tractor.
$600,000 to $750,000.
$750,000 to build something like this.
They'd probably take
That
all
doesn't
of that
include anything else, just the tractor rolling out of the shop. Oh my God.
Tires and rims are $26,000 for a set of tires and rims.
Oh my God. Well, thank you so much for giving me a rundown on your tractor. Good luck tonight during Unlimited,
Absolutely.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Guys, up next, we have the class we've been waiting for all weekend. We have Unlimited. This is the 4 engines, 5 engines. This thing's absolutely insane. And like I said, unlimited on power. Everything's got a 1471, multiple engines, all that stuff. These are going to be the loudest and most rowdy tractors on the property. Let's go.
But I don't think he has enough engines. I think six or 7
might be where he needs to be.
Yeah, 5. I have a few 5s back home. Really needs to.
Reese just talked to this guy off camera a little bit earlier. He said each one's running about 3 to 3,200 horsepower, which means this thing's got about 15 to 16,000 horsepower.
So this is the most powerful vehicle in all of motorsports?
Top fuel dragsters.
Yes.
They say they have 12,000 horsepower. This thing has 3,000 to 4,000 more horsepower. So the most powerful vehicle.
I cannot think of anything.
I think an unlimited tractor at the tractor is the most powerful vehicle
in all of
motorsports.
Yep.
If I'm wrong, put it in the comments. Here we go, guys. Our first unlimited tractor coming at you. 5 engines.
Man, look at that beautiful sunset.
Fired our first unlimited up. It's coming our way now.
Blown Hemis just shakes your chest, it rattles your rib cage. Alright, up next we got old Uncle Sam. This is, like I said before, one of the most powerful tractors on the property.
Okay, so in our world, normally the push car is a little smart car. Out here, it's all tractors. And after every single pass, they have to weigh in again to make sure that they're not too light. The opposite of what we're doing.
At 344 and 5.
Oh yeah, it's real hot.
I've got like 20 of these.
You have 20?
Oh, dude, I collect them. I get them to sign them.
All right.
This is my 33rd year here.
Congrats, you got one more to the collection.
I love this place.
Looks like they had a blower pop off on one of the engines there. Alright, up next we got four-wheel drive trucks. Now, I've been told that after the last semi goes, about all the drivers, 30 of the drivers, are going to go out on the track, and all of them are going to go ahead and poke the ground and test the track and see what it's given them as far as how soft the ground is, how hard it is, what they're looking at exactly. Back here are new. They look like race trucks and everything. This one, older truck. That's why I liked it initially. 64. Then I talked to Charles about it. Apparently this is a 12-time national champion. And they do all their own work. The entire truck, they built it themselves. Is he in the lead now? He's in the lead now. Hell yeah, that's 12-time champ right there showing him how it's done.
So we got a bit of a north side, south side feud going on, right?
Oh yeah.
They have a competition?
Yeah, who's louder? Who's louder?
Okay.
That's what that's what they've done here for years.
All right.
Before us, before we start, you know.
Really? Okay.
Oh, yeah. The older guys like his dad, they started this years ago.
All right, it's Saturday night. Let's hear it, Southside. Diesel Superstar trucks on the north side. All right, here we go. One more time. Southside, are you ready? Southside. Northside. We got a sign over here that says Northside Cruisers, Southside Snoozers. Oh. Right in the front row. He's calling you all out.
Powered mini mod is back up here. Hopefully he has a better pass than last time.
On the north side,
Woo, getting out of shape.
Wild run for the mini mod there. All right, what it looks like is going on is if you let out of it within the first 100 feet, you can back up and have another go at it, and I think that's what they're doing right now.
That thing was not happy.
Another wild ride on that one, but he stayed in it and went a little bit further. Holy shit. I know I'm not getting a lot of engine shots, but these guys don't come up here with their 40-foot pump normally. This guy does have a good pump. I'm going to show you what kind of money we're looking at here.
This you?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about the tractor real quick? What engine we running in it?
So it's based off a DT 466 International. Okay. It's bored out to 672 cubic inches.
And what size turbo you working with there?
That's a 6.5.
6.5 inches?
Yeah.
I guess you guys don't have to work with millimeters.
No,
They're that perfect big. What kind of power is the tractor?
When they're right, it's about 5,000 and that.
5,000. Yeah. All right, let's see what elevators got. Guys, that is going to go and do it for us here at the National Tractor Pulling Championships, aka PullTown, USA. Shout out to the NTPA for letting us come out here and film, and shout out to all the racers. Such a nice community of pullers. They answered every stupid question I had all weekend, and everyone was so nice. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the footage as much as we did filming it for you. We will see you guys next video. See ya.